Hey everybody, it's been over a month since I recorded any videos. I believe it said the last video I recorded was January 31st. And I've been sitting here trying to figure out what all I want to say. I have so much to say, but just trying to figure out how to get it all out, I guess. Some things, like I had said in the past about how I wanted to try to keep some things, you know, private, especially with my family and stuff, but that is a huge reason why I haven't made any videos recently. There's been a lot going on. My last video, I had said that my oldest son had moved back in with me full-time. He is now back at his dad's house. However, not long after he was here, well, let's go back a minute. Before he came, he had been having some trouble, which we were thinking were panic attacks. But come to find out, well, he was having panic attacks, sorry. But it was for a reason. He wasn't feeling right and didn't really know what was going on. And finally one day, like when he was here, he just felt like he could not get up out of bed. I took him to urgent care, and his heart rate was really high, and he was breathing like just not right. Like he looked like he was having a panic attack, honestly. Like he was having a hard time breathing, and he was holding his hands up over his head like this, and but weak, really weak. And I just knew something was really wrong, because my son has never been somebody that complains about not feeling well. Like, even if he doesn't feel well, he won't tell me. You know what I mean? When he was little, he used to get bad ear infections, and I wouldn't know that he even had it going on until he would be like throwing up. And then I knew it, you know, he just wouldn't, that's just how he is. So he was saying that something was wrong. He'd been saying that. I knew something was wrong. And the emergency room, or not the emergency room, the urgent care, said that we should take him to the hospital, especially because of his heart rate being so high. So we went to the hospital, and they started IV'd and started doing tests and stuff, and giving him fluids, because he was dehydrated, because with this that he had going on, he was having a hard time. Like, he felt like he couldn't eat and stuff, drink. He was just, I don't know, it was really scary and strange. Anyways, and his blood work came back that he was in ketosis, and they thought that maybe he was diabetic, and that's what was causing it. They weren't sure. They admitted him, and because he needed to get out of that stage of ketosis, acidosis, and so they could give him these fluids through the IV And yeah, so we were in the hospital for 4 days. 4 days. He was in the hospital. And yeah, during that, it was obviously really scary. Shout out to my mom, because she came, you know, I let her know what was going on, and she came to my house and was helping me with my youngest son, like, as far as, like, you know, coming, like, she came over to the hospital, and stayed with my oldest son so I could come back and, like, get a shower. Thank God I did food prepping, like, a day, the night before this all happened. So I had food here at the house that prepped, ready to go, and I took that with me to the hospital to eat, because I couldn't afford to buy hospital food, and I didn't really want to either. I didn't want to eat that. I tried, you know, I try to watch everything I'm eating. But yeah, my mom came and she did that, and she also stayed here at my house. My mom is 71 years old, but she stayed here at my house and got my youngest son to school, so I didn't have to leave the hospital. You know, I guess somebody was always there with my oldest son. But yeah, my mom is awesome. I love her. I'm very close with my mom. I talk to her every day, and she has been my biggest support through everything, literally everything. With my health, everything. I do not know where I would be without my mom. I hate to even think about it, you know. But my son had dropped down to 139 pounds. When I picked him up from his dad's, and he came here, and he was, you know, which, mind you, he was only, from the time I picked him up and he came to my house, and the time he was made it to the hospital, was not even a week. So he's just not well. 130 dropped to 139, and my son's over 6 foot tall. So, and he just turned 17 in February. Yeah. So, but anyways, he is now up to 158. So, and he's doing better. He has supplements that he, like, Ensure type drinks that he's supposed to drink like 3 times a day. Appetite enhancement medication that he takes. But yes, he did go back to his dad's house. We got into a disagreement about him not wanting to get up and go to school one day, so he ended up back to his dad's house. And here I said I didn't want to get into all of this personal stuff, and it's really hard to talk and not, you know, be fully honest about everything, like I said, and it's just hard. But that's the truth. So, you know, I mean, he's almost done with school. It was a rough morning, and that's just kind of been the thing my son will do. Like, he gets mad about somebody telling him, an adult telling him he needs to do something, and there's some disagreement, and then he wants to leave. That's just what he does. So yeah, he is back there. I had a hard time with that because I seen how bad he was doing when I picked him up and being in the hospital. And sorry. I don't know, I just feel like stuff with his physical health isn't being well cared for over there like it should be. So I worry. And it's just hard to watch, I guess. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. It's hard to watch. It's hard to watch your kids, you know, do things that you don't think is probably best for them, you know. And so with that, everything going on, that honestly, it really has caused my depression, like, has been really bad. It's been real bad. I was gonna record the other day during one of my really bad moments, but I didn't. Doing this and just making these videos is a lot harder than I thought it would be. That would be easy. It's not easy, and there's a lot of time, so much time that goes into it. But kind of wish I would have recorded that moment. Next time, I'm sure there will be a next time I will. Because I think it's important for people to see that, because I'm still working out. I'm still doing that. But what was it? One of my last videos, I was talking about, I don't know if did I tell you? My weight has been just plateaued in my weight loss. And I was eating really strict and stuff like that. And I just still wasn't losing. I was just so confused at what I was doing, and I was working out almost daily, you know, for an hour, at least an hour, generally about an hour and 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours a day. I'm like, what is going on? You know, why is this, what is happening? I've had people, like my mom, say it could be muscle, you know, so, yeah, I did some research, and, I used that chat GPT to, try to get some information, you know what I mean? Like, I typed in there what was happening and how long I've been eating the way I have and my weight, and it had said that I had been eating too strictly for so long that my body has, you know, gotten used to it. How did it say it? I wish I could look on my phone and still record this video, but I can't do it. But basically it was saying that I had been eating so strict, not enough calories, that my body was kind of in starvation mode and was holding everything, and therefore I wasn't losing weight. So it wasn't I was doing anything wrong, that, well, not that I was doing anything wrong, I was just working too hard, you know, and my body overcompensating, and my body was just like, you know, that's what it said. And it made sense. I was also feeling, because it said some red flags for that's what's going on is exhaustion. It said something about feeling hungry, because I would still feel hungry like in the middle of the night. Like it would wake me up, I'd feel hungry in the middle of the night, but having trouble sleeping, still having that problem. Or I was just like waking up, I'd be dead tired and I'd go to sleep, which, mind you, I was sleeping in my bed, but now I'm back in my chair. But let me not get off track what I'm talking about. But I'd be dead tired, go to sleep in my bed, and I would sleep for an hour and wake up thinking it had been like hours, and I'd be wide awake, and I don't even understand why. And had a hard time going back to sleep, but I would feel hungry. So I'm like, you know, I said that, sleep, and it just made sense. It makes sense because I was just working too hard. It didn't make any sense that I should not be losing this weight. I also, because one of the medications I take is hydrocortisone, a pill form, not the cream, but there is a hydrocortisone pill. It's kind of like prednisone. I take for my adrenal insufficiency stuff, but and POTS. But with taking that, people start to develop where they have hard time like losing or hold fat in their face, their neck, stomach area, thinner arms and legs, which is kind of exactly my trouble areas. That's where I'm having trouble. But so I feel like I've been having a hard time, like, even though I'm working out, at seeing the definition and stuff in my arms and legs. So, and having enough energy, like, while I'm working out. So I did some more research, and I was reading about creatine. Is that how you say it? I'm hoping I'm saying it right. Creatine. And so I started taking that, and I started taking it back literally while my son was in the hospital. I had it there with me in my bag. And so I'm taking that now. I do notice a difference, and the way it makes me feel, I like it. It's good. I also noticed that it helps so much with my symptoms, like with dizziness that I would experience with like, for instance, I have trouble because of my adrenal stuff and POTS. I have trouble going down in this kind of position. Woo. I can get down like this and get up, but it causes that, doing that and going in that kind of position causes dizziness for me. And so does doing the certain exercises at the gym, like the leg press, anything that's like bending. Anyways, I have noticed since starting the creatine that it helps with that so much. I'm really impressed, actually, because I was still getting really like lightheaded when doing the leg press machine and just some leg exercises. So yeah, it does help with that for sure. I started to notice a difference within the first week. I was like, is that really happening? You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't sure. I thought I could feel a difference in that. And yeah, after it just got even better. So yeah, it definitely helps me with that. So anybody out there that has any of those issues, if you have trouble with like staying hydrated and, you know, like, or have POTS, neurocardiogenic syncope, or any of those things, and your body has trouble retaining, you know, fluids, and you get dehydrated easily, creatine helps with that. It's amazing. Yeah. However, it also says that it causes you to gain some weight with it. And that brings me to my next thing I want to talk to you guys about. Hopefully is with me. I'm about to hurry up and end this video here in a few minutes too, because it's already been going for so long. But in my room to show you the scale. Okay, I think the last time when I was on here, I might have to go back and check, but I was like 212 or something like that. And I'm back up. I have started eating more because of, well, when I looked into the whole me, you know, what was it? Sorry. When I looked into the whole thing with me not losing weight back when I was I was plateaued, and it said that I had not been eating enough. So I started increasing calories and not eating so strict, and taking the creatine. So, and it, you know, it said I'm probably gonna gain some weight. That's normal, but I'm freaking out, to be honest with you, because I just weighed myself this morning coming back over here, and I don't know if I can hold this. This is gonna throw it off. Or maybe I can set it over here for a minute. I said I was 221 this morning. I was just like, I can't believe this, you know. To be honest, that just, when I seen that, I was like depressed. It killed me because this whole situation and journey with losing weight is so hard. It is so hard, and I feel like I look better, but I went and did body measurements. I did body measurements before I started the creatine and eating more calories. Before, like, my last video, I said I was gonna measure myself, and I did, and I had lost it. It was smaller, but not much, like an inch or whatever. But, and I measured myself again, what was it, last night? And I'm back up. So, I'm so frustrated. I don't know. But I'm still working out. I'm still doing these things, you know, I'm doing it, but maybe, well, on the ChatGPT thing, it said to increase your calories and stuff, and then to slowly bring it back down again. So I guess I'm gonna try that. I've done, it said to increase it for a few weeks or whatever, and it's been that. So, and then start bringing it back down. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's Monday the 23rd, I think. Yeah, it's Monday, March 23rd. And I have a few things I have to do today, but that's neither here or there. But I haven't ate yet this morning. It's actually not even this morning. It's almost noon. I feel very overwhelmed, you guys. And I know I'm talking all over the freaking place. That's why I was like hesitant on whether I should make this video or not. I'm like, I'm just gonna be all over, because that's how my mind is. My mind is like scatterbrained so bad. But I have written down like 4 things I'm gonna do today, and start doing every day too, by the way. Because some days I get really depressed and I don't want to do anything at all. It's really bad. It's real bad. But I'm going to start doing 4 things a day. So I'm doing, you know, I'm doing something. Working towards something. I'm about to make something to eat. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm going to eat. I'm thinking I'm going to have some scrambled eggs. I'm going to cut these kiwis up. I'm going to have some scrambled eggs, like some kiwi fruit. And I have made up in the fridge, I have some avocado. And, oh, where's this? Let me show this to you guys right quick. I'm going to have this avocado toast. But, hold on. I should pause this. Hold on a second. Really haven't been eating bread or like carbs. But I started doing that again. But not like much, you know what I mean? Like I don't eat a lot of them. But I want to show you guys this brand of bread that I get, or that I'm starting to get. My mom introduced me to it, and it's good, you guys. I don't know if it's gonna be backwards because of the camera. I don't know if it's Royo, how do you say it? These are cinnamon rolls. I got a pack of these, and then this just regular bread. I'm gonna have a piece of this with some avocado on it. But look, it's only got 30 calories and 2 net carbs for the bread. And the bread tastes pretty good. It really does. I don't know if you guys can see, know if it's gonna be backwards too. If it is, I'm sorry. This is on the bread, the nutrition part, and these rolls are good, y'all. It has 120 calories. I'm trying to hold it there for a second. Maybe people can zoom in. But I want to, it says I need to go get my glasses, like from a doctor's. It has 32 grams of carbs, but 15 grams of fiber. So, and it has 10 grams of protein. You know, this stuff is good. So, and I'm nobody. I don't get paid for anything, you know, as a brand or anything like that. But this stuff is very good. Like, if you're looking for some kind of bread to substitute for normal bread, like you're watching carbs, this stuff is good. I bought stuff from the store, and it's disgusting. It really is. Like, I was like not eating bread at all than to eat that stuff. It tastes disgusting. The only downside to this is you gotta order it online. It's not in the store. And it came in, like, when I ordered it, like 4 to 5 days. So not that bad. But I think I'm gonna have some scrambled eggs, like 2 eggs, a piece of this here toast with some avocado on it, and a kiwi. Yes. Also, before I get off of here, I want to let y'all know that I am trying to stop drinking. I'm trying to quit drinking caffeine. I used to drink a lot of it. I didn't watch how much I drank or anything like that, but I used to drink so much of it, especially this protein coffee, which I love. It's really good. And I need to figure out somebody I can give this to. I don't want to just throw it away. It's new. Just give it to somebody for free. But, yeah, my little brother was telling me that caffeine can cause anxiety or make your anxiety worse. I'm like, for real? Because I have really bad anxiety, social anxiety and stuff like that. And I was like, you know, so I decided to just quit drinking it for a few days, you know, just to see. I was trying to quit drinking it, period. Hold on a second. I was trying to quit it, period, and I got like 4 days in, and I was just kind of caved and got something, caffeine. And I started having severe anxiety. Like, I was at the gym and it just hit me out of nowhere. I was like, my anxiety was so bad. I was like, I almost had to leave. It was that bad. I was like, wow, okay. So it definitely, if you have anxiety, yeah, caffeine definitely makes it worse. So, I'm trying to quit that as well. But, yeah. I'm sorry, this video was so all over the place. I'm sorry for the way I look, but I just, I'm not dressed yet. It's just been, it's been rough, man. I'm trying to get back into doing these videos, instead of it being like a month, you know, before I have someone. I'm gonna try to stick to like doing 1 a week. I can do that, you know. But to be honest with you, me being a single mom and stuff, everything going on, it's really difficult to do video more than that. And to the people that do, shout out to you, man, because, you know, it's a lot. People don't realize how much goes into the people that do make these videos, you know. And I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to post it as it is. I am going to edit videos in the future, but for this one, nope. I'm just going to upload it as it is. I got some things I need to get done today. Like I said, I have a list of 4. Actually, there's more than 4, but I'm at least knocking out 4 things on my list today to get done. I got stuff I gotta do, and you know, some things are just better not being edited and just being straight up. You know, it's how it is. It's what it is. You know, and that's what this is gonna be. No editing on this video. Okay, so I will be uploading another one within this next week, and also I'll upload maybe a short or something like that showing my measurements and my weight. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.